Time now to turn back to meteorologist Clay Smith, who is in with us today for a check of your forecast. Clay.
Well, a good Monday to you, Tennessee Valley. Again, I hope you're having a good start to your week. Going to be another comfortable day. Temperatures climbing to near 60 degrees. It was cold this morning, not going to lie to you. It's still feeling like wintertime. And of course, the spring equinox not until March 20th. So we got a little bit to go, even though the first day of meteorological spring was on the 1st of this month. So again, winter's fleeting, but we're still going to have some cold periods before it's all said and done. We do have dry conditions once again. Gusty winds going to lead to high fire danger, so I encourage you to avoid burning if you can today once again. The big story and the next big thing going to be some storms moving through late tomorrow into Wednesday. Now the storm threat's going to be there, but the severe weather not looking all that strong, but the winds are going to be something serious. It's going to be a classic March windstorm for us. We're talking gusts upwards of 50 to even 60 miles per hour as this main front comes through, and this will continue into Wednesday as well. The gusts will die down a little bit, but we're talking a prolonged period of strong winds, which could lead to widespread power outages. So we'll talk more about that, but first let's time this bad boy out. It looks like we're going to have clear skies today. Tomorrow cloud cover starts to build in, and then the rain going to come in probably after about 7-8 o'clock. Notice by 9, pretty good coverage of some heavier showers. Could be a strong storm early on, but again, the severe threat not looking all that impressive here. And then by about 2 o'clock, still raining into Murphy and parts of the Carolinas. Front continues to push to the east. We're going to have clearing conditions on Wednesday. Still going to be cloudy and breezy with a few showers, but the overall severe threat, again, you can see it kind of cuts off as it moves into our coverage area. So northeast Alabama, yeah, there could be a strong storm as that initial line gets through, but the highest threat going to be to our south and west. And then look what happens. Wednesday shifts off into the Carolinas, and we're not going to have much of a severe threat. So it looks like we're kind of going to be spared this go round, but the winds, again, kind of my main concern here. We're going to have those gusts upwards of 40-45 miles per hour Tuesday evening, but as that main front comes through and that low-level jet revs up, we're talking gusts upwards of maybe even 60 miles per hour early Wednesday morning, and then through the rest of the day on Wednesday, gusts are still going to be at 40 to 45 miles per hour. So we're talking a prolonged period of strong wind gusts, which will likely lead to some power outages, especially as we're waking up Wednesday. Wind advisory is already posted for Middle Tennessee, Northeast Alabama, likely to be expanded to the east. High wind watches for the East Tennessee mountains. Now for rainfall amounts with this system, not going to be overly impressive, but I think some areas could get a solid ½ of an inch to maybe an inch at most in places like Murphy or Blue Ridge. So again, not going to be a washout, but we are going to get a little bit of a soaking. It is going to be a brief shot of rain, but the wind's going to be the big story late Tuesday and Wednesday. Maybe a few high elevation flurries on Thursday, and then this weekend mainly dry with temperatures in the 60s.